Hey Gemini, it's me Parker. Welcome, welcome. This is your reading for August 6th through the 19th. So we'll just jump right in. Things to note, we did have a full moon in Aquarius on August 1st. So we're still kind of wrapping up that energy. Full moons are about wrapping things out. Culminations, closures. We also have a new moon in Leo on the 16th, so for this span of this reading, we're working with both of those energies in that cycle. One thing I saw coming up a lot for air signs when I was prepping for, like, I'm doing all the air signs today, is action. Like, I saw the Ace of Wands a lot, which is like new creative ventures. Like I said, action, starting new things, creativity, new passionate new beginnings, excitability, momentum, right? So coming in with that Leo new moon, that's exactly what we kind of expect to see. Really utilizing that, like shifting the focus more away from like mental activity, maybe even planning, into like actually doing things, coming up, seizing the opportunity, right? It's kind of just what I was seeing for air signs for this stretch of readings with that King of Wands, that Leo new moon energy, like new things kicking off. But we'll see what wants to come out for Geminis. What is up with gems for the next 2 weeks, please? I'll do 2 more shuffles. One more shuffle. Messages for Gemini, please. What's coming through for Geminis today? Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Can we get one more? One more for Geminis, please. Anything else that wants to come through? We have a patriarchal figure kind of coming through in the deck here. So the first thing that wanted to come through was the Four of Cups. So this is kind of an energy of being discontent or bored, maybe not seeing the truth of a situation. We will clarify this one. That's his blended pleasure. And then the Seven of Swords, this is typically people's motives or like actions, can be sneaky things. And this one, it says unstable effort. So we'll clarify that as well. And then I kind of like this. I just heard a healthy Princess of Cups, kind of like a Page of Cups in the feminine energy. So like an open heart space. This looks like situations or opportunities and then kind of your place in it or how you feel about things going on around you. I don't see any major arcanas yet. Interesting. This looks like trying to get to the truth of a situation here. We have a Queen of Swords, your court card, coming through on the underlying energy in kind of a held back position. Holding strong in a stance or just kind of being held back from a situation. This kind of, to me, looks like sussing something out. The reason that I say you're trying to get to the truth of a situation attached to this queen in this kind of held back stance is we have an Ace of Swords. Interesting. With this new moon energy, coming in. We have a death card, so a transitionary phase or something ending, but also new beginning with that King of Wands I was talking about. This is Leo specifically in this deck, so that new moon energy, something shifting with this moon cycle for sure. A truth coming to light, or this queen is seeking it, especially when this comes out, because this is a card of untruths. Again, skewing the facts, hiding things, tricky behavior. I might pull this queen out and clarify, but I have a feeling that whatever this Princess of Cups is representing, this is a very open and honest card, so it has to do with this. So when this came out, it kind of felt like this was you guys, so we'll clarify this first. And then this card is kind of looking over at this person. You know what? This queen is looking at this individual here in the Seven of Swords stance, so we'll start with that. Interesting, the animals. Tell me about unstable effort. This Seven of Swords vibe. For Gemini, please. Ooh. That's funny. I saw this and then the cards like kind of flailed. This card would be, or the octopus would be like the epitome of that unstable energy. It's very fumbly. It would be like, what's the word? A slippery situation kind of is what I'm getting with that. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. For Gemini. Do one more, please, for the animals. Seven of Swords for Gemini. Ooh, jeez. Moth, yeah. Yeah. Moth. That's like the epitome of... So someone's like really ungrounded here or has no footing in a situation. It's a fumbly energy for sure. This is characterized by like flitting to like the grass is greener energy. This could be like a very opportunistic individual or situation. I'm getting kind of a lack of integrity or a lack of leadership off of this energy. Like fly by the seat of your pants, kind of whatever suits you in the moment, even to the point of manipulation with this card. We'll clarify with tarot. This to me feels like a person, but it could just also be a situation. We have Stingray and Wolf. Both of these are very strong cards of a very strong, grounded individual. This is a leader who takes care of the pack, earth energy, very grounded. And then this is a card of actually, they characterize it as like having a backbone in this deck. So to me, these are such strong leadership capabilities and cards. And speaking of having a backbone, but then we have this very flighty, unstable energy over here. Chrome, a truth with that Ace of Swords. That Ace of Swords here. The crow gripping that truth there, air energy. And then the gazelle to me is totally this Queen of Swords energy, just kind of holding back. It's kind of an alert energy as well. There's a truth here about personal power. And then we have Nightingale under there. So tell me more about this moth energy or situation. Four of Cups, interesting. Tell me about this moth and unstable effort. I don't know why I'm just getting a lot of situations or opportunities going on. There might be a lot kind of coming at you guys with this new moon energy. Just feels kind of chaotic. A lot going on. This person's like bouncing around a lot. Why the moth with the Seven of Swords? Why the moth with the Seven of Swords? It's a lot. Judgment. Yeah, this person's energy feels really spread thin. Like they're spreading themselves out over a lot of situations, dynamics, and they're struggling to get grounded here. And there is kind of a force with this, like that unstable effort energy, right? If we think of moth, it's like bursting, like, you know when a moth goes towards a light and it like, when you're outside in the dark and the moth goes towards the light and it like hits the light and it's like, and then it like kind of bounces back and then it comes again. Like that's what this person's energy feels like. We have the Nine of Wands, which is like a final push, they say in tarot, but it is like an exertion of energy, right? But it's kind of weary too, like it's been exerting energy. So this person's energy feels really kind of unstable, like it says in the card, in the sense of they're exerting energy and then they're kind of pulling back. They're struggling to stay grounded. They're struggling to stay upright in their energy here. And this has to do with celebrations, people. Again, their energy just feels like very spread thin, or like maybe this person has situations around them where it's very taxing, or when they come around certain groups of people, it takes a lot out of them or a lot of energy from them. And then here's this truth here about stability. I think this person's energy is being majorly affected, potentially by like people around them. Again, social situations, whatever this leadership, spineless energy, right, is coming into play to represent, where they're having to deal with situations or people. So, Judgment. Eight of Cups, yeah, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords. That's repetitive. This is a judgment call, or like a final say. Like I think this person really needs to, or maybe this person comes close. They're like just on the brink, or they come close to expressing themselves or speaking their truth on a situation, or finally being done with something, and then they back off, and then they come back, and then they back off. It's kind of this dance, right? That they're doing. This is a walking away energy and a final call about that. Let's look at I want to look at this Ace of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles. This could, Judgment, this could have to do with the maternal figure. This person kind of seems to be in a sensitive state a little bit. This could have to do with communication regarding a maternal figure. But I'm seeing it more as a truth about their situation in terms of how it's affecting their stability or their ability to get grounded here. But the Queen of Pentacles is also very nurturing. The stable queen. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. For a lot of you, I'm feeling it like holding on, like coming so close to speaking your truth about something or having a conversation with someone. Some of you for this is having to do with love. We have an Ace of Cups that keeps showing, which is love, falling in love, soul connections. Knight of Cups, yeah. For some of you, it's like a romantic offer or bopping between, you know, this is like a very social party kind of heavy vibe. But there's a lot coming through with this. So I feel like the Ace of Swords is just judgment. But tell me about the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles for Gemini. With that Leo new moon energy, I'm seeing it as lots of potentially lots of, if this isn't something you've been dealing with or this person, a lot of situations coming up or like a lot just going on around you or this person coming up around this new moon, but also it's like utilizing this new moon to take action, kind of. Anything else about this Ace of Pentacles and this Queen? Or Ace of Swords, sorry. Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles for Geminis, please. Okay, that's a lot, but there's a lot of confirming energies coming out with this. The Magician on the bottom. So here's that Queen of Pentacles. We're getting a lot of repetitive cards now. They're all the same cards that I already showed. Three of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, a Queen to the King of Pentacles here. Two sevens, that's all about your path. With the King showing, to me, that is the wolf, that is the stingray, but like really standing in their energy, grounded. This could be about reciprocation between two people. We had a Six of Coins showing that isn't even flow and exchange of resources or energy. Right now it's coming in these bursts. And again, I'm feeling like maybe for some of you, it's like this forward expenditure of energy and then returning back, but it's not very balanced. And some of that bursting back, like the coming backwards, is like a defensive position or a defense mechanism. Fear of rejection is coming up with these two for sure. Fear of rejection is coming up with this big time. I want to look at this Queen, this Princess of Cups here. That's very repetitive. Well, a lot of tens here. The Magician, Nine of Pentacles, and the Sun. That is warm. Nice, warm, balanced, making the magic happen. There's your major there. There's that Leo full moon. This looks like working with this new moon energy. That's feeling very comfortable. I just heard enlightened energy. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. That's a lot of worry and burden about or within a situation built up over time. For some of you, this is family. But I'm also seeing it too, like, there is a fear of loss of opportunity with this as well. With that really grounding that, like, the Crow and the Magician, that's kind of make anything happen energy. This is happy outcomes and abundance, right? Wanting to make that happen, but there's, with that unstable energy, it's kind of the opposite of this. I want to look at the Princess of Cups, because to me that's like the truth of the matter here. Tell me about the Princess of Cups, please, for Gemini. There's some defensive energy here. There's a lot of worry and stress going on with this person. We have 7s and 10s. This is all about your path. You or this person. Your path and like the long term. I just heard gains. This is balance of fairness and fortune coming into play here with the Sun. That's a lot of joy. That is a lot of joy. With that expending energy too, that can have to do with thought or emotion, because there's a balancing out trying to happen here. It's almost like expending a lot of mental energy and then ignoring it or pulling back and then coming back and then back and forth, right? With these, that's like an even flow, right? Yeah. So this to me is looking like two things. With this getting grounded, with this getting real kind of energy of the wolf and standing strong in that, there is kind of a level of hanging back going on here in terms of fully saying what they want to say, or like fully going there. It's almost like they reach a point where they're thinking about this and they back off, or a level of investment and then they kind of back off again, like those bursts of energy, right? This is watching energy, that kind of held back position of that Queen of Swords. This could also be two people and one person's waiting on this. This is a judgment call about either like really committing to something and sticking to it, seizing the opportunity, or removing yourself from situations that are draining your energy or requiring a lot from you. And for some that can be family. For some it is looking like family. Your parents specifically, or you are a parent, or just any situation, particularly socially, that's affecting your stability here. A judgment call about that, like walking away or seeing it for what it is. Can we get one card for Crow to end the reading, please, Spirit? Eight of Wands. Yeah, a bird. with a bird. I think this person knows. They know completely, and every time they stop thinking about it or they turn away from it, they know. They're like, that's far enough, right? For some of them, it's sabotaging their opportunities, or I keep wanting to say for growth. For some of them, they're just, they reach that point where they're like, oh no, I need to stop thinking about this, and they're fully aware that they're doing it, but in a level it's kind of sabotaging opportunities or their growth. This is a lot of communication. It's also energy moving, right? That's a wand in that bird's mouth. Birds are all about communication, but they're also truth holders, right? That is movement and travel as well, and action. Seizing the day. There's that judgment energy, right? I'm making a judgment call, standing up for yourself too. Like I said, for some of you, this is an issue where the situations or people around you are really taxing on your energy. But for some of you, this is between two people, specifically like a partnership, love or otherwise. And then for others of you, this is just your own energy. Your own energy, but there's a major need to get grounded and balanced here, whether that is like communication, walking away from situations that are expending all of your energy, or like even having a conversation with yourself, or for this person, like I feel like allowing yourself to fully get to the end of your train of thoughts, like not stopping yourself when it's like, no, I can't go there. It's like, no, we're gonna go there. Like, you know, or I'm gonna utilize this energy, like that full new moon energy, to act on things. And then for some of you, this is just a lot coming up around the new moon and like time. So that's the 16th. So we're kind of leading up to that. We're only 2 weeks out. There might be a lot thrown at you, and it's requiring a lot of you, and you kind of have to pick and choose your battles here. So I'm gonna leave it at that, Gemini. I wish you guys all the best. Till next time, take care.